G'day, welcome to Backyard Ultra Weekly. I'm Pato, and if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. So the field for bigs has been finalised and Dave Kwiatkowski has made it via the at-large list. Dave came on for a great little chat. Hi Dave, how you going?
Hi, Pato. I'm doing fantastic.
Awesome. So you'll be running at bigs next month.
That's right. Totally a surprise. But now that I'm in, I feel like I need to, leave it all out there. This might be the only time I get to run at the world stage event. So I'm gonna make the most of it, and so is all my crew, and we're gonna have a fantastic time.
Yeah, definitely. So you ended up getting in with your 64 that you ran at bigs for Team USA. Um,
Yes.
when we spoke a few months ago on the podcast, I mean, we both thought that it wouldn't be quite enough for you to get in. So, yeah,
Yeah.
so when did you realize that it would be enough?
I realized it would be enough when I received an invitation. So that was the end of last week.
Wow.
Um, Leading up to that, maybe a couple weeks before, I saw, oh, it looks like the number of yards to get in was closer to 70 when I originally predicted it would be like 80 or so.
Mm.
So then I thought, okay, that's pretty close to 64. Maybe I should start bumping up my training just a little bit. So in the off chance I do get an invitation, that I wouldn't feel that much guilt at all that I didn't put in the work.
Yeah, so I was going to say, I know how much you love running. So, I mean, you would be pretty fit and ready to rock and roll now,
Oh,
right?
totally. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel pretty good. I've had some the last 2.5 weeks or so, I've been training as if I had an original invitation. So just due to the fact that I've been training, an off chance I do get in. Yeah.
Yeah. And have you had to like juggle your race schedule or cancel any races so you can do bigs?
Yes, unfortunately, I did. The weekend after Biggs is my dad's backyard ultra, which is Andy's backyard ultra, and I had signed up for that. It's definitely not a world stage event like Biggs is, so the training going into that was not going to be as demanding. Um, it did involve a little bit of a pivot, but yeah, I did have to pull from that race, right? I might still be at Biggs while Andy's is happening, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, that's it. So the field at Bigs is like chock a block full of backyard ultra superstars, including yourself.
All
Yeah.
right.
So which runners are you looking forward to running with in particular?
Um, mm, First and foremost, I would say my tent mate, my 2B2 tent mate, Ron Wireman, who I had a great time running with on Team USA last year, and we had some good yards together. Um, Apart from that, everyone, I think. I mean, I'm looking down the list and I recognize almost all the names,
Yeah.
and it's very intimidating, but also exciting. Um, you know, all the USA people I've run with now, but th this is the chance to see the entire world, a microcosm of the entire world all in one backyard. So I think that's particularly exciting. It's a kind of a non-answer, but I can't pick a single person out, I'd say.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough. Now, your father will be there crewing for you, will he?
Yeah, he will be. My father and my mom, and my sister Mary, and my girlfriend Elizabeth. So we're all gonna be together as one big power unit.
Yeah, awesome. That would be great. So I understand you can swap out crew
Oh
every
yeah.
12 hours. Is that right? So,
That's right. Yep. So it's going to be a bit of a rotation schedule, is what we have in plan. If we have understood the rules correctly, every 12 hours it'll be a new person's turn in my crew to crew me.
Yeah, awesome. Now, I saw on Instagram you've created a link for people to contribute to a playlist and also have put on some voice memos. And I reckon that's such a great idea. They just need to go to the link on your bio, right?
That's right. You just click on that link, and then you can submit some songs and little voice memos, little words of encouragement or hellos. My girlfriend did this for me last year for the team champs, and it was just her own voice memos and some songs she picked out. And the songs are great, right? Lots of pump up music and lots of good tracks. Um, but also it was really nice because intermingled with that, it was her own voice saying, "Hi, you got this. I know you're struggling out there, but keep going. I believe in you." And that's really fun. And I thought it'd be fun to include more people this time.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that would be good having just like a nice little surprise of a friend like sending a voice message like just at a time when you're
Yeah,
just right, just at the right time. Do you know what I mean?
exactly. I think it's pretty cool. I imagine other people do the same, maybe, but
Mm.
um, yeah, I thought it was really great last year.
Yeah. Well, I spoke to Hendrik Buri on the podcast recently, and he had a Spotify playlist that his friends and family contributed to 2 years
Oh
ago.
yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Okay.
yeah. And he said that the heavy metal some people added wasn't really to his liking. So, what type of music do you like, and would you mind a bit of heavy metal on your playlist?
I think I would. Yeah, I have a very eclectic taste. I can't really single out one genre I dislike.
Okay.
Um, oh man, I like alternative music. I like lo-fi hip hop. I like classic rock. I like pop music, country. I like everything.
Oh,
Classical jazz. Love it all.
oh, awesome. Sounds
I'm
good.
listening to it all for sure.
Yeah. So 2 years ago, a lot of people thought that breaking 100 at Bigs wasn't possible because it's such a tough day course. But it's definitely been proven that it can be broken. Like, what kind of numbers are you expecting to see at Bigs?
Oh yeah, I mean, I expect to see. Um, huge numbers. I don't know. The sky's the limit. I feel like Phil Gore's performance at Dead Cow Goalie and Harvey's performance last year. I mean, I think it just goes to show we don't really know how far things could go. And yeah, Luke Cash. You know, yeah, all these people have done some incredible things, and when they do win, it looks like they could have gone, I don't know, 12, 24 hours further. So, yeah, I have no idea how far it'll go, but I hope to be there as long as possible.
Awesome. So, you went to Suffolk Backyard Ultra earlier this year, and you were tossing
Mhm.
up like, should I go to Suffolk, maybe Dead Cow Gully? And I know you were watching Dead Cow Gully live stream. So, does coming to Dead Cow one day tickle your fancy?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I know my girlfriend really wants to visit Australia too, and so does my mom. My whole family wants to go see it, and yeah, I would love to go to Australia. We have never been, so it would be a fun in that perspective as well. But yeah, just racing there looks incredible.
Yeah. And what was Suffolk like, that whole experience?
So the as a whole, I didn't get what I wanted for sure. It was a bit of a learning experience. Just being straight, I think I was just not valuing the right type of training going into it because it was, on paper a flatter course. I kind of didn't do the hill training like I normally do and the stairs and that kind of strength work that I normally do. But That aside, it was a really nice venue, and the race structure was great. And it was a really well put together event, and the weather was really nice too. So I think it's a lovely event, and it was a lot of people too, like 300 and something people. That's very impressive. So kudos to that.
Yeah, great. Well, yeah, look, I'm so glad that you got into the Bigs field. I know you'll run well, and I'm really looking forward to following your race. And yeah, look, I hope you run the race of your life, and I hope you break 100.
Yeah. Oh, me too. That would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for coming on,
Thanks,
Dave.
Pato. Oh yeah, thank you so much. I loved it, and always great to say hi.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Dave. All the best at Bigs. Tim Moffatt has created a Bigs Backyard fantasy competition. So Tim came on to talk about how that all works. Hey Tim, how you going?
Hello, Pato. How
uh,
you doing?
yeah, good, thanks. Good. It's been a couple of months since Dead Cow when I saw you last. Actually, time flies. It's probably been 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, it's been a little while. Good to see you got your full wits about you since last time I saw you.
Yeah, I. It took me a bit to recover from that. I had the best time, but yeah, I definitely didn't get enough sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, good sleep deprivation training though, right?
Yeah. So far this year, I reckon all things included, Tim, I think you've had the biggest backyard ultra year of anyone on earth. Well,
Anyone on earth. That's
yeah,
huge.
because I mean, you started the year by winning Hurdies.
Yeah.
You ran a new PB of 42 yards at Dead Cow Gully, and then you were part of Phil Gore's record-breaking crew at Dead Cow Gully. And if that's not enough, you're going to be at Biggs crewing there too.
Yeah, it's pretty good, eh? It was my year of the backyards,
Yeah.
and I think I've squeezed a lot into the year. It's been pretty cool.
Yeah, awesome. Um, but before we talk about anything else, I want to talk about the Biggs fantasy team comp that you've put together.
Cool. Cool.
Uh,
So we put together a comp, hello.
yeah, yeah,
That was just a few mates chatting about, how can we make it a bit more interesting watching Bigs? Not that it's not interesting enough. You want to have a bit of a punt and a bit of a game behind the scenes and stuff.
yeah.
So we came up with the idea of a fantasy team, and Clayton from the Backyard Ultra Run Club has been good enough to host it on his website, so it's open to everyone and it's up and running.
Awesome. Now, tell me the rules.
Okay, there's rules. Firstly, anyone can enter. It's completely free. Cost nothing. You don't have to follow any page. There's no traps or anything like that. You just got to fill in a form to tell us what your team is. How it works is we've got the full roster of runners. Every runner is given a dollar value. So that's a bit of a mathematical formula behind it to choose how much each runner is their cost is, and then you get $10 million virtual money. It's not real. We don't send it to you. Virtual money to pick a team of 3 runners.
Yep.
So you got to pick 3 runners, and you can't spend more than $10 million. You submit it, and then there's also a tiebreaker question of how many yards will be run at Big's Backyard Ultra. So what will the winning total be? And once you've submitted, the winner will be whoever's team of 3 runners runs combined the highest total yards. So the total yards of your 3 runners versus everyone else's 3 runners. And if there is a tie, it'll be whoever's closest with that total yards for the winner of the event.
Yep. Now that sounds like a lot of fun to me.
Yeah, we tried to make it like a fantasy team you might do in soccer or footy or whatever.
Yeah.
But they get a bit complicated with trading players and all this sort of stuff. So we kept it simple with 3 runners, and you just pick them once, and then you get to watch the event unfold and see how your runners go.
So there's nothing fancy like if your runner runs the fastest yard, they'll get an extra point or anything like that.
Nah, no points. It's just pure how you pick 3 runners.
Yeah.
and how many yards they run combined. That's your total.
Yeah. Okay. And just to clarify, it's free to enter. You don't need to have a real $10 million to enter, right?
No, but you can, if you like, send us $10 million. But you don't have to. It's just virtual money. It's just play money.
Yeah. Now, you said it's on the Backyard Ultra Run Club website, and that website is, let's see, backyardultrarunclub.weebly.com.
Yeah, so I think that an easy way to find it
Yep.
is if you go on Instagram. If you got Instagram, jump on the Backyard Ultra Run Club. So all one word, Backyard Ultra Run Club Instagram page.
Yep.
And in their bio, they got a link. So if you click that link, it will take you straight to the page. There you've got your list of runners. It gives you some of their stats, what their highest PB was, when they set that PB, where they set it, how they qualified for bigs. Then it gives you a cost for that runner. So you can, that's like your form guide. Like you used to see people with the paper looking at the horses in their form. This is the form guide for runners. You can use that to pick your team, spend your 10 million wisely, and then there's a form you can fill in just to submit your team of 3.
Yeah, awesome. Now, is first prize bragging rights, or are there some physical prizes on the line?
There's physical prizes. So,
Ooh.
yeah, Clayton's pretty good at getting people on board to support with some prizes.
Yep.
I've heard a whisper of what first place prize might be, and it's the ultimate bragging rights. It's I would say it's almost worth swapping my golden boot for.
Ooh.
It's that cool. And then there's some staff who will have some vouchers and socks and all sorts of stuff. So if any company wants to give us a prize to give out to some of the winners, just let Clayton know on the Backyard Ultra Run Club Instagram. But yeah, the top 3 will get some prize at this stage, and I'm sure if Clayton can get more prizes, maybe it'll be the top 5 or the top 10.
Yeah, cool. And I'm sure he'll announce what the prizes are. So it will give, if you do want to give a prize, you get a bit of a promo via Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So well, look, I mean, we'll definitely add another layer of interest and excitement to the race, and I've definitely entered.
Yeah. Hey, who do you reckon we've got, like, I think it's 34 now.
Ooh.
34 people have entered already within the first 24 hours.
Wow.
Who do you reckon the number 1 picked runner is?
Ooh, I will say Jashi.
Oh, Jashi's actually second. So Hendrik Bory's the most picked runner.
Yeah.
And I think that's a bit of recency bias because I know he was on your podcast, so that's fresh in people's mind. What happened last time, and he's set for a big one this time. Jashi's right up there. And then Brian Pasmore from Paraguay, he's been picked quite a bit as well because I think he's a bit of good value to squeeze into your 10 mil.
Yeah, awesome.
And there's some pretty cool runners who haven't been picked yet. Right. So Lukash Roble, no one's picked Lukash, which to me sounds crazy because he was so dominant when he set that world record.
Yeah,
I think he's definitely up there for the final couple.
Yeah,
you got Kenneth from Belgium, who I think has that curse of he also ran 100, but three other runners ran 110, so I think he's flying under the radar there.
Yeah, and it sounds like when he stopped, he didn't find his limit. He could have kept going.
Well, didn't one of the Belgians say if he focused on backyards, he'd be really good at it? And like he just ran 100.
Yeah.
So I imagine if he's focused on bigs, he's going to go a long way. And then no one's picked Ryan Crawford and Jimmy Blanton. So I think those 4 runners are hot for the taking.
Yeah.
Or you can go with the crowd favourites, but if you're picking some of those crowd favourites, maybe, you won't have an advantage versus everyone else if everyone picks the same runners. But yeah, there's still some there, and there's lots of interesting teams you can build. You could pick Phil Gore and a few of the runners lower down the list, or you could pick 3 around the middle. It's all about finding who you think is good value.
Yeah. Yeah, awesome. And I was thinking as a separate competition, I might run one for people to pick who they think will win the real competition.
Who will win bigs?
No, who will win your competition?
Ah, it's like a
So,
fantasy team for the fantasy team.
yeah.
You get to pick three participants, and their totals are.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if there was a competition for who you think will win your competition, I'd say that Clayton Talbot will be a pretty good pick. Like he's got a lot of backyard knowledge and he loves it. So I reckon he'll spend a lot of time researching his picks and come up with a strong team.
Warren Sargent.
Ooh,
He's my pick for who's going to win. He asked me about. So the maths is pretty basic. I
yeah,
wanted it to be like pretty simple for the values.
yeah,
It's mathematic, but it's not that smart. So if you understand the formulas and stuff, you know why some of the runners are a bit higher because they're the national champion, or
mm,
some of the runners have a lower value because their PB, their personal best, was set a couple of years ago.
yeah.
So Warren was asking me lots of questions about the maths behind it, and I think he's been making his own spreadsheet to try and backwards calculate who's the best value, and yeah, he's going to do really well, I reckon.
Yeah, Wazza, he'll do well too. Yeah, yeah. Him and I'll pick Clayton and Wazza as two locks, and I'll have to figure out a third pick for my third.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
you. I'll pick you. You,
Ooh,
Wazza,
yeah.
and Clayton.
Is
Hey, can you enter?
Oh, I did. I was the first to enter because
Okay.
I thought if I saw everyone else's um, entries, it might be cheating. So I made sure I got in
Yeah,
first.
yeah,
Um, but I can still cheat because I'll be at Bigs and
yeah.
I can just tie a couple shoelaces together if someone else's runner's doing too good.
And you can only enter once, right?
Yeah, you can enter once. That said, like if you want to change your team, just you can go in and fill the form in again.
Yeah.
Um,
So
but
which one
maybe
count? Like if you enter more than once, does only one team? Because the most recent team you put in count.
most recent team, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll go through and I'll delete your old team so it's not in the
yeah,
list.
yeah.
So don't give me too much work and submit 7 times. Just if you realize one of your runners isn't going to make it to the start line, yeah, feel free to go in and pick another team.
Yeah. Now we should get Laz to enter himself.
Ooh,
That would be a bit of fun. But surely he would win though, so maybe it wouldn't be fair if he did.
you reckon he would win?
Well, he invented the format, so it would be impossible. He has the eye of the tiger,
Yeah, I
Laz.
reckon he'd use it as a game. He'd he'd he'd, he'd, he'd pick people knowing that other people would see it or something and think like just to rev people up or something.
Right.
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now, from stories I've heard and from watching the live stream from Biggs 2 years ago, I've noticed that Laz isn't afraid of like raising his voice at people every now and then. So, I mean, you're going to be at Biggs. Will you be doing your best to avoid a Laz spray, or will you purposely see if you can get him to scream at you and maybe film it?
Well, I know a couple things that'll get him to yell at me.
Yeah.
If I park inside the cones, apparently that's a bad thing, and he doesn't like that. I won't tell you who told me that one. And dropping any rubbish on the trail because
Oh,
remember watching the live stream, he was like, "I'm too darn old to be picking up trash or something."
yeah. You don't want to accident. It's easy to accidentally drop a gel wrap or something like that. You got to be careful.
Yeah. Hey, if he yelled at me and he said, damn that hurt his winner, Tim Moffatt," that'd make my life. That'd be
Yeah.
fantastic.
So you're going to be there crewing for Jashi, right?
Yeah, yeah. Really pumped.
Yeah, that is going to be unreal. When do you get to Tennessee, and like, what's your itinerary look like?
We get to Tennessee on the 13th of October.
Hmm.
So I'm flying over with Jashi and Caroline. And then we fly back on the 26th of October. But like we lose 2 days. There's a whole day of my life that doesn't exist on the way back.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happens. But yeah, look, we got an Airbnb with the Gores and Mally, who's crewing for Phil.
Yep.
So not a lot. I don't want to do too much touristy stuff. I just want to go to the Yellow Gate. That's a big thing for me. I want to go to the Yellow
Oh,
Gate,
yeah,
get a few runs in here and there,
yeah,
and yeah, it'll be hard to turn me away from either being at Bigs or watching it
for
on the
sure.
live stream.
Yeah. What kind of numbers do you think we'll see at Bigs? A new world
Um,
record?
well, 80% of the people who have entered so far this comp have put in a new world record as their total.
Oh, wow.
80%. So lots of people think it'll get in that like 135-ish range.
Yeah,
Um, I'm tipping a world record. How could it not be? I mean, you
yeah,
got Luke Cash and Phil. You got the Belgians there, except Frank. Although I wouldn't be surprised if he pops up crewing.
yeah,
So hopefully he's there. That'll be cool.
yeah,
You got Harvey Lewis, who you can't look past Harvey Lewis. He's the
mm,
king of Big's backyard.
yeah,
You got Sam Harvey. You got Ivan Zaborski.
mm,
Like it's just a huge field there, all pumped, and I think they'll all be keen to have this opportunity to run together
yeah,
and really push each other because some of these runners probably haven't been pushed to their limit for a little while.
mm,
So
mm.
yeah, it'll be sparks are gonna fly, like
Yeah,
records are gonna be broken.
yeah, 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 yeah. I can't wait.
How far
Um,
do you reckon it'll go, Pato?
120. I'm picking 122.
It's only 3 yards past the current record.
Yeah, well, who told me? Like, I think whenever the world record is broken, usually, I know it was smashed by Phil last time, but it usually isn't beaten by that much. Well, it was only
Yeah,
beaten by three, actually. So
it
three
was
more
only beaten
this
by
time.
3.
Yeah, so three more this time, 122.
I wonder what the biggest break of the world record was. Maybe Wozza can
It
give you
would have,
that info at some point.
yeah, it could have been 110 to 116. So the Belgians had 110, and then Luke
Yeah,
had
because of
100.
102 to 108 to 110, so there was 6 from 102 to 108 to
Oh,
110. Yeah, maybe, yeah, about 6,
yeah, something like that.
something like that.
Yeah. Apart from the first one was probably 0 to whatever it was.
Huge percentage, that one.
Yeah, yeah. So have you started thinking about when your next backyard ultra will be?
Hurdies. I want to go back to Hurdies.
Yeah,
Silver ticket.
you've got to defend your title too.
Yeah, and I reckon I feel good. Um, I get given a lot of grief for winning Hurdies. I don't know why. Like it's the biggest achievement of my running career, and people just tease me about it. But I don't want the next winner to have that pressure being teased. So
Yeah,
I want to be there so they can beat me fair square. I didn't have Phil there. I didn't have Bellman there to beat them, so it felt like I didn't win it from the previous winners. So I want to be there so someone can take it from me.
yeah,
Plus, it's a silver ticket race, so
yeah,
good opportunity for me to push and see how far I can go. And
yeah,
of course, I know I can run well on. So
yeah, definitely.
hard to pass up.
Yeah, and you're looking past that to anything else, or are you got like any other silver, any races in any backyard ultras in New South Wales? I don't think you've done one yet.
Now, the first backyard ultra I'll do within 1,000 kilometers of my home will be Reds. I'll do Reds next year, which is also a
Oh,
silver
cool.
ticket.
Yep, awesome.
But everyone raves about that course
Yeah,
and just the atmosphere environment. So hopefully I can get a ticket because I
yeah.
think they cap the numbers and it's pretty hard to get in, pretty selective, or you got to be quick.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it sells out the one that was postponed due to weather that sold out so quickly
Yeah,
initially when tickets first went on sale. But yeah, from everything I hear, it's like it is the easiest course there is.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
tell you what, Shepparton's pretty easy too.
Yeah, who's running there this weekend, Pato? You are.
Yeah, I'm fired
Yeah,
up. I
you're
am.
pumped.
Yeah, yeah, I am.
Yeah,
You know how like just before, but in the week of a race, like you're noticing the teeniest little dull pains that that you wouldn't have even
yeah.
cared about during a normal training block.
There's a good podcast on taper week.
Yeah,
help your mind get through all this.
Really?
But yeah, it's pretty normal to feel that way. I always feel like I'm getting sick the
Mm.
week before a race, and then usually you don't, but sometimes you do. But
Yeah, well, I definitely have fallen asleep. Oh, sorry, gotten sick for two of my races this year.
yeah,
So I'm feeling healthy now because I don't have a job. I don't go near people anymore, so I don't get sick anymore, so,
yeah.
which is good.
Well, you'll be near lots of cool people this weekend, Pato.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I'll be sticking around, so I'm part of the race for as long as I possibly can, and yeah, I'm fired up. I am like I'm not looking past this race. I don't have any idea what races I'm going to do after this one, as far as
Yeah,
backyard ultras go. If this is the end of the road. Yeah,
this is it. The final lap. Leave it all out there.
and it's the first time I've ever felt about a race like that too. So, and yeah, look, and like I am definitely not sick, and I was coughing my lungs out at Wild Dog, and I
Yeah,
wasn't that much better at Two Rivers either. So, yeah, now I'm fighting fit, and
yeah.
I'm ready to go down in a flame of glory.
Well, we all know you can do it, Pato. We'll all be cheering for you. I think
Mm,
everyone wants to see Pato smash that PB of 38,
yeah,
get up into the 40s, get past that second night, and just keep going.
yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah,
Yeah, getting through the second night, that is definitely my biggest focus point.
yeah.
Um, I've stopped during the night on a number of occasions, and nearly all of them I didn't really have a reason. The only one where I did is because the Two Rivers my knee, but all the others it was just like, oh, this is too hard to keep going now, so I just stop.
Well, no quitting at night time then, Pato.
Yeah, yeah.
You can see yourself through to morning and then make the call then.
And I think having a big group of really good runners will help as well. Because often when I pull out at night time, twice it was at GV when I was the final two. So I knew, well, if I stop, like last year, for example, I thought, well, this is feeling really hard, but I'm on a PB. I'll be the assist. Yeah, I'll pull out now. But if I get to say 40 and there's still 12 runners left,
Yeah.
that's not where I want to finish.
Yeah.
It won't even enter my mind to stop.
You got to try not to romanticize your finish. We all start to think of cool stories we can tell about
Oh,
how hard we tried and we did really good and we should be proud of where we are. Just got to push that all back and just focus on the lap you're in. Keep
yeah,
going, Pato.
yeah, 100%. That's what I'm going to have to do. Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm making a documentary and everything, so
Oh, cool.
that will also give me a reason to keep going.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing a little documentary thing each day. I'm posting,
Ah, cool, cool, cool.
and like every, like I'm just, oh man, I'm so looking forward to GV. It's going to be so unreal. But yeah, so I've been doing it for over a month. So there's a big build up. There's a big build up.
Yeah. Now you need the payoff.
Yeah, yeah. It will be a disappointing end to the film if I don't win.
Yeah.
Or
Well, winning is relative, right?
yeah, yeah. It really just depends on how my race ends. That's really what you remember the most. That's what you're going to regret is how your race ends. So I'll just make sure I don't regret however my race ends. What do you think of that little motto?
So don't regret how it ends. Am I going to be, yeah. Am I going to be happy with it ending? You'll convince yourself, yeah, I'll be fine with it. We all do. Yeah, finishing now is good. I'll be happy with this. And then the next morning, what do you think?
Yeah,
Oh, I could have done one more.
yeah, yeah. I don't want that feeling again. It's
Then
not
just do
fun.
one more.
Yeah, that's
Just
it.
keep doing one more.
Yeah. Are you going to enter the ballot for Go One More Ultra?
Nah,
No.
nah.
I thought you were going to say you had. Why?
Okay, yeah, I have. Yeah, I haven't though.
Right. I saw you mentioned Mally before. He's entered the ballot.
Yeah, I saw he entered.
Yeah.
He's done some big runs too. He did a 100K run just out of the blue. I'm sure it was more than out of the blue, but
Was it a race? I'm pretty sure.
nah, I reckon.
I thought it was a race because he had photos on of himself vomiting and stuff like that.
Oh no, that was a different one.
Okay.
Yeah, that oh yeah, that was that was interesting, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done some big runs. He's getting the training in, so yeah. Well, if he's entered, I hope everyone who's entered and wants to get in, I hope they get in.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I I wonder if it'll be Biggs affiliated next year.
Nah, I don't reckon.
Okay, I don't have a clue, but I've heard rumors from saying that it will be, but I don't. No one official has told me.
Ah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe they will.
Mm,
Maybe they'll do it. It'll be interesting. Opens the sport up to a whole new bunch of people, which is cool.
mm.
And getting more people moving is a worthy cause and something that we should see more of. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, I better let you rock and roll. But good chatting, and everyone enter the fantasy, the bigs. What's it called officially? The
Big
Bigs
backyard
backyard.
fantasy team competition.
Bigs Backyard Individual Championship 2025 Fantasy Team. Yeah.
Good luck, Pato. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah. See you, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Make sure you enter. This weekend, Australia's first silver ticket race for the season is being run at Shepparton. Race director Robbie Howse popped in for a chat too. G'day, Robbie. How you going?
Good, Pato. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. I'm fired up for the weekend.
I bet you are.
GV.
Silver tickets on the line.
Yeah. So tell me the history about GV Backyard Ultra.
Oh, well, you've been there since the beginning. You tell me. No, I'm kidding. I'll tell you. Back in 2021, I ran a marathon and got to 38-ish kilometers and went, I feel good. I wonder how far I could go. But of course, then you hit a finish line and that's the end of it all. So I came across, as most of us do, via YouTube, all these crazy events organized by Laz, and the Backyard Ultra popped up. So in want to run in one, I decided to organize them, which I won't recommend to anybody because that doesn't work.
Right.
You've got to actually organize it.
Yeah.
So we ran our first event in 2022 with 26 starters, which went for 32 hours with Phil Ryan as the assist and Matt Doob as the winner. And I won't say his name every time because he's won every race since.
Yeah.
2023, we had 70. 2024, we broke out and had 125 starters. So safe to say that the GV course has dragged a lot of attention and has grown exponentially. So this year we were super excited to score the silver ticket for Victoria and cap out at 150 starters.
Awesome. Now, some people might be wondering, Robbie, what does GV stand for?
Goulburn Valley.
Oh,
So
does it?
Shepparton's in the heart of the Goulburn Valley, which is the fruit growing capital of the northern part of Victoria, apparently.
Right, okay. Cool.
And,
I thought it stood for Greater Vic.
Nah. As opposed to North Vic.
Yeah.
But no. Goulburn Valley is the.
Oh, good.
If you see Goulburn Valley fruits, that's actually a product from Shepparton.
Okay, awesome. So, I mean, you must have been excited when you found out that you got the nod for it to be a silver ticket race.
Oh, ecstatic. When I got that phone call from Red, the race director of Red's Backyard, who was lucky enough to score the SAT champs for next year, I was, over the moon.
Yeah.
Kind of sat there for a few minutes pinching myself, to be honest, because it's a big thing, and especially being the first chance gives the winner the best opportunity to recover and build their training,
Mm.
knowing for the fact that they're in.
Yeah, for sure. Because they'll have more than 12 months to mentally
Exactly.
prepare, physically prepare.
That's
It's yeah, they're in the box seat.
right. Yeah, and being the only Victorian one as well, it gives the local runners the opportunity to not have to travel and not
Mm.
have to travel as far anyway.
Yeah. Now, being a silver ticket race, it definitely has attracted an absolute crackerjack field.
Oh yes,
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
it is. Yeah, we've got 5 runners who have won backyards before, and I think 7 that have assisted in the past, and some of those are multiple winners slash multiple assists.
Mm.
So like big numbers. Tim Kay's joined the party. He's the I guess the top historian with 82. But then we've got people like Ollie Kay who went from 15 or 16 hours PB to 35 last year, 35 or 36, I think it was.
I think it was
Uh,
30, I think it was 34 actually.
oh, was it? Rightio. Thank you. It'll be on this list here somewhere. Yeah, there it is, 34. Um, so he's really broken out into the environment, and he's a young gun that's really pushing for some wins. So yeah, it's pretty stacked.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Yeah, I mean
It's going.
there are so many interesting storylines, but the one that stands out to me, and you did touch on it a little while ago, is the Dubinator going for 4 wins in a row.
Yeah, yep. He keeps saying, "Oh no, I'll leave it for somebody else to have a chance to win," and then he just can't get enough. He loves it. He's got family in Benalla, which are very much nearby, so it feels like a really local event for him, and it's really going to be really great to see him back again. But he's up for a challenge this year. He's got some serious competition to keep him going.
Yeah, and I think that he'll be absolutely frothing for that challenge too. Like, look, I mean, he's had a couple of, I wouldn't say easy kills, but in the last couple of GVs, but he definitely hasn't been pushed to his limit. So this is a great opportunity for him to go absolutely bananas, make that team and go 4 in a row and just, yeah, and just really stamp his name in backyard ultra history.
Mm, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, he did a phenomenal effort at Melbourne's backyard earlier in the year,
Yeah.
um, pushing his PB right up to 57.
Mm.
But yeah, who knows what's going to happen this time around? It's
Mm.
it's exciting, but
Yeah,
I think really worth noting as well, Pato, is the 70 plus new backyard runners that we've got.
yeah, that's
So
awesome.
we've got this really exciting variation between the elite runners that have got huge backgrounds, and then these runners that may have never done a marathon before that
Mm.
are coming out to just push their limits and see where they can go. And that's the stuff that really excites. Well, I mean, it all excites me, but
Yeah,
seeing people achieve what they've never even thought of.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think. Do you think that that's the just the effect of having such a high quality field? Like it attracts people who want to be a part of that, and so it's kind of like a win-win for everyone.
Yeah, yeah, I think you're right. I think the the ability. I mean, you look at what happens. Recently, I listened to the Better by Next Week podcast with Tim Kay and Ollie, and they were talking to Phil Gore and the people that came out to the Bannockburn. Was it Bannockburn?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bannockburn park run because Phil was going to be there.
Mm.
So I think we have the same thing. I think we have a number of high level runners coming to GV that have attracted that attention. People want to get a bit of an understanding of what these guys can do.
Yeah, yeah, and they can run shoulder to shoulder with people
That's
like
right.
Gary Keane, Joel Sexton,
Yeah.
Jim Kaprizak, the Crow. It's
The
the field.
Crow. Oh, the Crow is he's keen. I've been talking a little bit to Brandon lately, and he's fired up. he's headed for that silver ticket. He's got
Yeah.
no intentions of dropping, I think, and he's got that mindset that'll just keep him going.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to see what a field of this quality can do on the Shepparton course. Now, I told Wazza on the Aussie Backyard Beat that I think it could go up to 70 hours. So, I mean, do you agree with that? 70 hours plus?
Look, I've been talking 50 minimum.
Yeah.
If we get to 70, yeah, it'd be phenomenal. It would be to take it to that level would just be absolutely spectacular.
Yeah.
That's a long week.
And what about just the vibes around Shepparton town? Is it like a buzz with like, excitement because people know what's about to occur in their hometown?
There's a little bit of interest coming from locals. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to, as most backyards find, doesn't seem to attract a lot of mainstream media attention.
Mm.
So that makes it a bit hard. But this year we've got big signboards going out on the highway as of tomorrow morning to just try and get more attention and get some more people to come down and cheer people on.
Yeah, awesome. One of the good things, well, you're always improving your races every year, Robbie, and one of the things you've improved for this year's race is you've got live timing all sorted.
Yeah, chip timing this year. So for those that have been at GV in the past, we've had the iPad, and when a group of runners comes in at once, you're trying to frantically push buttons on the iPad to check everybody in. It's a nightmare. And it delays that time getting back to your marquee and getting yourself sorted out. So we made the decision this year to team up a little bit with Fit City Tours, who run the Shepparton Running Festival. Matt's a great bloke, and he's invested in some timing stuff. So we're working with him to use chip timing instead. Frees us up a little bit. We can put more attention into the runners when we're not busy trying to check them in. So it'll be a game changer. And for 150 runners, the iPad would have been a nightmare.
Yeah. So I had a look at the weather forecast, and I think it looks pretty good.
It was supposed to be better.
Ooh.
The idea of going back a week was to catch that really sunny weekend that always comes the week after.
Right, okay.
But what we discovered is that it came the week before instead.
All right. Well, let's have a look at
it's looking throughout the week. It's looking better as it goes.
Yeah.
At one stage, it's looking like a bit of rain, but I think it's going to be relatively clear.
Yeah, Saturday, 14 degrees, up to 1 millimetre of rain. Sunday, 18 degrees, up to 2 millimetres. Monday and Tuesday, both 16 degrees. The nights could get down between 2 and 6, so the nights could be cold.
That's all right. No, we've had -2, -3 in previous years, so
it was cold last year.
Oh, it was freezing last year. Me and my minions hoodie. I wonder whether that'll make an appearance again.
So I really liked how at Two Rivers you had K markers on the course. Will there be markers every K at GV?
There won't be markers every K, but there will be markers along the course. So there'll be a little bit. That was actually a local thing. I didn't do that.
All right.
It was a great idea, but the local Echuca Running Club, shout out to Echuca Moment Run Club, they went out on the Friday and put them up. I didn't even know they were doing it.
Okay.
Until I went off the course and went, that correlates with it. Okay. So there won't be specific kilometre markers, but there will be markers along the way. We've invested a little bit in some proper signs this year, so there'll be no chalk on the concrete. It'll be a bit easier for everybody to follow along.
Excellent. Now you mentioned live timing. What are all the ways that people can follow along at home?
Oh, all right. So I'm going to post the timing results link on Friday. Yeah. If you look at it on Friday, you'll see nothing. It'll be blank. But come Saturday morning when everybody starts, what was that?
You'll be posting it on YouTube? Oh, so I mean on Facebook?
That'll be on Facebook and Instagram. So the main way to follow along will be via Facebook and Instagram.
Yep.
Stories and reels and posts and all sorts of things. So
awesome.
Our goal has always been to celebrate everybody's win.
Yep.
Whether they've done 3 or 33 or 303.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep an eye out on Northvic BYU and Northvic.byu, Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, awesome. Well, look, I am absolutely frothing. I've been excited. I've been looking forward to this race for such a long time. Well done on building it into what it is today, and I've got no doubt it's going to be a like an absolute cracker of a race.
We can only hope, Pato. We can only hope.
All right, I'll see you on
It's out of our hands now.
Saturday. Awesome. Well, all the best. I'll see you on Saturday.
You will. Awesome, man. Thank you.
All right.
See you then. Bye.
So there are 17 backyard ultras being run around the world this weekend, with silver tickets in Egypt, Morocco, Iceland, Australia, Norway, Austria, and Spain. There are also backyard ultras being run in the UK, Poland, France, the USA, Canada, Argentina, Canada, and Iran. So it's a big weekend for backyard ultras. Have a great weekend, everyone, and all the best.